What if I told you that your Japanese home might hold a deep, dark secret? And what if there's a way to find out? Today, I'm going to be talking about Oshimateru, the Japanese website that shows you every death that has occurred in a Japanese property, whether it be a hotel, a shopping mall, or your home. And I'm going to show you what kind of information you can find on this website. But before that, I want to talk about why this information is so important to Japanese people.
Let's say you're eyeing this cozy apartment in Tokyo for a price that looks like a bargain. Wait before you buy it. There's one thing you need to check first, and that is if there are any unseen roommates. Yes, I'm talking about ghosts. Because in Japan, this isn't just some campfire story, it's serious business. You see, most Japanese people believe in Shintoism. And while it's not a religion per se, it's more like a deep-rooted belief that spirits are everywhere. In mountains, rivers, and even in houses. And when something tragic goes down, like a person taking their own life, folks believe that the spirit of that person sticks around. Shintoism doesn't specify what these spirits are, but one thing is certain: you do not want to be on their bad side. And living in a house with these vengeful spirits is an easy way to get there. It's not just a fanatic clique of the Japanese population that believes in these spirits or ghosts, it's actually a substantial majority. You see, according to a survey conducted by the NHK, over 80% of people in Japan responded that they believe fully in ghosts and spirits. This is why, if somebody dies in a property in a gruesome way, like murder or suicide, most Japanese people actually believe that their spirits will stay in that property to harm the next tenant either physically or through misfortune. These stigmatized properties will often therefore see their value plummet significantly, sometimes by as much as 20 to 50% of their neighboring houses. So, how does Oshimateru fit into all of this? Well, essentially, it's a digital compass for navigating this unique aspect of Japan's real estate market. With this website, you can check if that dreamy apartment that you're looking at has any, let's say, dark history. You just hop on, click around, and bam, you know if you're about to rent a place where spirits might be hanging out. Let me show you how it works. So here is Oshimateru or oshimaland.co.jp, and these are all the deaths in properties all around Japan. And then here, you can zoom out in, let's say, Tokyo, right? Biggest place in Japan. So there you can see all the deaths in properties around Tokyo. And if we zoom in, we get into more details, where every fire icon represents an amount of deaths in that area. So let's zoom into Shibuya here. So here you can see Shibuya 109 there. And then we can zoom in even more to get into specific properties. So let's zoom in some more here. And then let's check a random property, like this one, for example. And so here you can see the address, where the death occurred, the reason for the death. And then here is a picture of the apartment where the falling happened. And then here you can see a comment with more detail on the death that has occurred. So let's mark the text here. And then press translate. And now we can read the actual comment. I'm using Safari's translate feature here, so it might be some grammatical error, but I'll try to read it as faithfully as I can. On the 15th, it was found that the eldest son, 23, of actor Masao Kusakari, 62, fell from an apartment in Shibuya Ward, Tokyo, and died on the night of the 14th. According to officials, the eldest son was staying at a grass mower's private office on the 7th floor of the same apartment. From the circumstances, it seems that he fell by mistake. According to the fire department, which in Japan is 119, it was reported around 8:26 p.m. on the 14th that a person collapsed on the street. The eldest son was transported to a hospital in Tokyo by ambulance, but his death was confirmed later. According to officials, when the eldest son was lying on the street, he was holding a part of a railing on the veranda by the window. From the fall situation report, he opened a window without a fence and sat by it. And when he fell, it seemed that he tried to hold on to a part of the railing of the veranda. According to the report, at that time, it was only the eldest son in the office. And the report also states that he sometimes stayed in the office and engaged in music and painting production activities. According to Masao Kusakari, his eldest son on that day was doing production activities. A live commentary was conducted at the Shibuya police station, but the station said it was not a case and saw it as an accident, and the people concerned also denied the possibility of suicide. There are tons of detailed depictions like this of properties all over Japan. And as you can see, there are hundreds of thousands of properties all over Japan with stories like this. And now you know why Oshimateru is so important for people who live here, who want to live here, or even who just want to invest here. It's not about real estate. It's like a peek into Japan's soul and a real blend of how the modern world in Japan clashes with timeless beliefs. It shows you not just the walls and windows, but the stories and secrets they hold. And I find that quite intriguing and part of the beauty of living in Japan. So, what do you think? Would you live in one of these stigmatized properties? Probably for a huge discount. Or would you steer clear? Tell me in the comment section and let's talk about it. Until then, if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe this one because it really motivates me to make more. And other than that, I just want to say happy house hunting and sayonara.